Hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio. This is a quiet episode. This is episode number 202. And it's quiet because I want to take you inside my brain and tell you what I'm planning for the fall season when it comes to art sales. Are you ready for the fall season? Check this episode and let's think about it. Well, my friend, welcome back to Breakfast with Sergio. This is a quiet episode, so you gotta get close to the computer or your mobile device so you can hear me well. Well, for breakfast, I'm eating already. I couldn't wait for you this time, sorry about that. But I already eating oatmeal, which has also fruits. I went to the nature store, where you buy the non-GMO stuff, and I got some dry fruits, and I've been chopping them and putting them on my oatmeal, and it is so good. It's amazing. It's good. That way I don't have to sweeten the oatmeal because the fruit will sweeten it by itself. Super good, super amazing. And of course, a little bit of tea here with me on my official Breakfast with Sergio cup. So my friends, this is a quiet episode. It's a quiet episode because it's more of a kind of a secret episode, right? I don't want to say it too loud. I want to tell you what I'm planning for the fall season. And hopefully, as I tell you about what I'm planning for the fall season, you'll be also thinking about yourself. What are you planning for the fall season? Why? Because the fall season is a very strategic season for the artist when it comes to sales and marketing of your art. That's when people pay more attention to what you're doing. Right now it's summertime. It's the end of August. Everybody's going crazy doing summery stuff. Because summer doesn't last too long. At least here in Chicago, summer will be gone pretty quickly. So, right now, you can do promotions and things, but people are distracted. They're enjoying their summertime. Fall, kids go back to school, people get back to work, people get they have already done their vacations. Now they're looking forward to winter, right? They're looking forward to the end of the year, to Christmas time, when they buy stuff for themselves or stuff, buy stuff to give to others, gifts and things like that. So, strategically speaking, it's a great time for artists particularly if you do sales on your own. If you do your own sales, strategically, it's a good season for you to do promotions that will lead, to market your art. And if you just go at it without any planning, well, nothing probably will happen. So here's the secret. For the last few years, and some of you already know this, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing specifically this year. Every year for the last maybe 5-6 years, I don't know, I don't remember, I do a series of small works, and I use that series to promote at the end of the year. So every year I have a strong year in terms of sales because it's the last push that I do. I push those works through my mailing list, through my social media. I do contests, I do all kinds of stuff, and it always turns out really well. Well, this year, I'm already thinking about that. So what am I thinking about? What am I planning? Well, what I'm looking at for 2019 to end my year strong in terms of sales, what I want to do is I'm going to, maybe you have seen this already on my Instagram. I'm doing this series of small works on paper. They're 11 by 14. And I kind of started it as a little as a little experiment, because I love to work big, but I've been pushing myself this summer to do a series of small works, and I have right now 10 of them, and I love them. I really enjoy them. I already sold 4 of them out of the 10, so they're doing great. They're doing good, and just with quick promotion on Instagram, that's it. It's all through there. So what I want to do right now is I'm thinking, I think this series is good. I'm really enjoying it. I think people are enjoying it. It's so easy to ship, to roll, put it on a tube or an envelope, send it out anywhere in the world. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend that series. First of all, I wanted to do maybe around 10 or so, 10, 12, 15. I think I'm gonna extend it and make about 25, 30, maybe even 40, I don't know, a lot of them, because I'm really enjoying the series, making them, and I have so many ideas I want to try. And I'm gonna use those, I'm gonna extend the series, and I'm gonna use that for my small works challenge that I do every year to present to my collectors, to make new collectors, to present to the general public. And I think it's gonna be great. I'm going to also offer them, I think, in two options. I'm gonna offer them in like just on frame, and then maybe I have an option where it is frame. I'm thinking about that. I'm not still sure about it, but I think I might offer one that is frame, ready to hang. Because here's the thing, when it comes to gifts, you don't want to give somebody a gift that they still have to do some work on it before they enjoy the gift. When you give somebody a work of art that still needs to be framed, if it's on paper, well, the person will still have to frame it, otherwise it might end up in a drawer for months and months, or even not years. So maybe I'm gonna give an option that is ready to hang, right? So the collector, the buyer, can pick the option if they want the artwork to be, on frame, or if they want it ready to hang and it's frame. I have to pick a frame that's easy to wrap for shipping, that doesn't use glass but maybe plexi or something that is not easily breakable, because I cannot send glass because I know it's going to break. So I'm thinking about those ideas, and so I'm kind of bringing you inside my mind on the things that I'm thinking about as I prepare for the fall season. And hopefully this helps you also to start thinking about what are you going to do for the fall season. What are the things that you can do as an artist to prepare for the fall season, particularly again if you want to do strong sales. If you don't, then it doesn't matter, don't do anything. But if you really want to finish the year strong when it comes to sales, you gotta be strategic. You gotta plan your marketing, right? If you don't plan, things don't happen. So you gotta think about that, my friend. Something that I want to invite you in this episode. Again, it's a quiet episode because I'm still thinking about it. These are like voices in my head, kind of giving me ideas of what I could do, and I think it could work really well. What do you think? I think it's a good idea to extend the series that I have now. Have about 20, 30 different options, all same size, 11 by 14, standard frame that I'll use, nice and modern, clean, and give that option as frame and on frame. I think it's a good idea. I think it could work, and I think it's nice. I think I like that. So one more thing, my friend, on this quiet episode is, if you want to work with me on the sales challenge, which is something that I do every year with a bunch of artists, and we work week by week preparing for the small works, and we call it the small works challenge, and I walk you through week by week on how to promote it, how to market it, how to prepare it, and all that. And it's super fun, super cool. It's a challenge. You can join me, and I'll tell you how to join me later on. But just be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout, because you can work with me if you want to join my challenge with many artists and do this together. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be good. So don't tell anyone. It's a quiet episode because I'm still thinking about it. I'm not saying it aloud because I'm not sure this is going to be it, but I think that's what I'm going to do. So have a great rest of your day. Share this quiet episode with a friend. I will see you later. I'm going to get back to this awesome oatmeal right here. Goodbye.